Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody
Right,
was going.
Yeah, she was in the service.
And
Yeah.
so I said, ain't an invitation. If he thinks I'm going to sit up here and nurse this car and not use it, he's crazy.
Good for you.
Good.
Did you drive it?
Yeah. And it was
I guarantee you.
leaking when he brought it.
It was what?
Leaking.
Leaking. Finally, I put a little shade over the porch.
Okay.
Convertible.
And I had some friends that ran the car place, you know. When I just got a new thing put on it.
Top on it.
They didn't charge me hardly anything for it.
Oh,
That's great.
that's great.
I don't think he was happy about that. I mean, I think he thought it was probably all right, you know.
Sisters and brothers.
He
I
started
know.
off one of them every now and then and stuff like that. I said, just hush. I just don't want to hear it.
Now, you were
Mama
younger than
can
Ann.
handle her
You're the
own.
youngest.
What year were you born in?
1919.
1919.
So, yeah,
Five-
she's the baby.
7 years younger than Daddy.
No.
Yeah. Well, just like
Daddy's
Toby and I.
1910, 9 years.
Bill and I
Dad
are
was not-
8 years.
He was in
Dad was
1910, wasn't he?
That's right.
Yeah,
Mom was 1912.
1912.
Okay.
Right.
So you were 9 years younger than Daddy.
So I ended up with the baby taking care of everybody.
I didn't do that.
That's because you had the sweetest nature.
Yeah.
I ended up the baby girl. First I was the baby. Then I climbed up Daddy's lap crying because you having a baby. You had a baby boy, and I knew it was gonna be. He wanted that boy,
Yeah.
and he said, "Don't you worry, you'll always be my baby girl."
Oh, that's
Oh, you
sweet.
know he had to say it.
He was always, the one that he came home, and if Margaret was upset about anything. One time you wanted a
Lawnmower. I remember it.
You wanted a lawnmower?
Them little tiny
And it
ones
was
that
time for
make,
the stores to
they
be
make
closed.
noise.
And I wouldn't,
Go and get
I
one.
couldn't go get it.
all I had to do is turn to
And
Daddy.
she didn't need it. But
Yeah,
anyhow,
right,
that was-
exactly.
And he walked in and said, okay. So he took off, went down to the store where we buy all the toys at Christmas and all. And fella came to the back door.
With the lawnmower. Oh, that's great.
I'll never forget, he would pick me up at school
Are you doing a
in
video?
first grade, and when I would get out of school, he'd always ask me, did you drink your milk? And that was just conversation.
Uh-huh.
And I don't like milk, see.
Oh, that's cute.
And I just finally, I lied to him for weeks. Finally, when he asked me one day, I burst into tears. I said, Daddy, I have not been drinking my milk. I said, I'm sorry. I said, I don't like milk.
Oh.
No,
And the
that's
poor old
cute.
thing, Mama, he was just making conversation.
Sure.
If he had known it, if I had just told him in the beginning,
Oh.
like, I don't like milk, don't ask again.
Yeah.
But I couldn't stand milk,
That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay, Myrtis, how are you doing? Is it too much for you?
No, I'm doing good.
All right.
That's not what I wanted. I wanted a...
Move these out of the way.
I'll have
Toby, I'll
one.
take
You're gonna have one of those
Yes.
and one of those.
I
These are
love
good.
these.
I want to
I'm
orange.
going to show you
Yeah.
some pictures of these
Thanks.
little ones.
All right. Yeah, we want.
Do you remember coming to see us out
Looks
there?
like Mama's
I
stuff.
do. Oh, yes.
Mike.
Mike, yes.
Mike.
Yes. Oh, Mike.
He made my life miserable.
He did, yeah.
Did he really?
What he would do, he'd get all the little ones back in the room. He'd go to the door, cut the light off, and shut the door.
Oh, boy.
He was a pistol.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was.
And they'd come out there crying. But they wouldn't stay away from him.
Of
No,
course
because they
not.
like that
They liked
excitement.
him. He had a sense, he has a sense of humor.
Y'all got a picture of this, I know.
Oh,
He used to take me
yeah.
to scary movies, Myrtis.
Huh?
Mike took me to scary movies sometimes. And I remember them.
And he liked the silly, what is
What is that?
that?
Let me see.
Look at there, that beautiful woman.
Wow, that is beautiful.
That's Mama?
Oh,
That's Mom. That's my mom.
that's your engagement picture.
Mhm.
Beautiful.
Mama.
Had a friend that,
You were sick.
Max first
Yeah.
guy.
She was hot.
And he had
Yeah.
some kind of fancy,
Hmm. Pretty.
Place where you took pictures.
Photographer's studio.
And I saw my
It's a
Mary
picture of
and
Myrtis.
Oh,
I
you were
went down and a
beautiful.
friend of mine with her sister.
Wow.
And everybody got these kind of pictures made.
Right.
And the pearls.
And every last one of us.
Pearls, of course.
Everyone used it for their wedding.
Well, Mama, where's the one about y'all with y'all fishing? Didn't y'all use the same fish? It took me years to figure that out. I swear I think y'all use the same fish.
We were champions.
Basketball?
She had
Wow.
the same number Marty and I had, number 22.
And you know,
great.
you couldn't play the whole court, could you?
No, three
after.
division.
Yeah.
Three division.
They had
And I had no idea how to play or what it was all about. But I made the team and I played it for 4 years.
But in those days, my day even, you couldn't play the whole court like
Oh
we
yeah,
do
we
it
played
today.
half court,
Half court.
and actually that's a better way to have set up plays and all.
This is during the 4 years when we were taking a lot of pictures.
Is
and
that
all
it?
That's why it was better for me.
Yes, that counts the call.
Oh,
Oh, there's Daddy's red rocket.
there it is, right there.
That's
Isn't that great?
Wait a minute. Who is that, Mom?
Mirabelle, my friend
Oh
Mirabelle.
Lord, that makes sense right now.
That's
Is that right?
great.
That's me on a horse.
Oh, what?
Oh.
On a horse.
I went to work at the bank, and then I made friends with all the people then out in the country.
Sure.
And I had horses I could ride. I just go
Oh,
in.
I love that.
They'd take me fishing, and
Sue would ride horses. And
Toby did.
Oh, yeah.
You
I
just
did-
trusted
I was
everybody
afraid.
too, did you, Mama?
I got in that car and I went down there, and I just
Well, who's got a horse?
remember one time they took me on a there was fox hunt one night.
Oh, my.
They would take me.
Fox hunt.
At
You must have
night,
been there.
we'd go at the fox
Raccoon
hunt, and we
hunt.
did, and of course we'd never really got on a trail one time, but this other time we took, they had me fixed up on one of these little marsh tacks, little small horses.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Well, we took off, and they were leading me around where to go.
Yeah.
Next thing I know, they started going a little bit fast, and they looked up, and here was this thing in front of me.
Oh, no.
Oh my gosh.
It
The horse
jumped?
didn't jump, it stopped.
And you went over.
Oh
There
no.
was so many leaves on the ground, it didn't
It
hurt.
hurt. Yeah, oh, good.
That was lucky.
No.
What? Swanee, nobody. It seems like everybody has those type people in their
Oh,
lives.
yeah.
See, look at her.
You really
Oh, you did.
That's
She
what
was.
Sister Annie, she was the prettiest one, the
Look
sweetest
at
one of the
that.
whole family.
That's her.
I remember going to Annie's. She was married to the guy with all the hunting dogs.
You remember Poncho's?
What was
When
his
it
name,
was
Spud?
Spud.
Spud,
Okay.
yeah.
Yes, but
Poncho's out. Oh my God.
Poncho's out. Their little dog. Every time you went up there, the little dog would get out.
But Eddie was,
Huh?
she was just, never wanted to do anything to hurt anybody's feelings.
Oh.
And Daddy loved her because he laughed at his jokes.
Oh, how sweet. Let's see, she had
And I could-
Anne
you
Marie. She had a daughter named Anne Marie
And Mary Ann.
and Mary Ann and a
And then
boy
Ed.
named Ed. Right.
I've lost Ed. I don't know where he is. There for a while, we were so close.
Well, Anne Marie wrote on my site. Did you see it? I think you're the only one that responded with me.
Yeah.
She needed to write it on the homepage.
Uh-huh.
And I'll write her and tell her she needs to put it there,
Yeah.
not on my site. Because no cousins got to see it.
That's on top of a building in New York.
Wow.
Y'all looking at the,
Except I was the one always taking the
falls.
pictures.
Weren't you looking at the falls?
We were just up on top of the building.
Oh.
You know, somebody, when we were going, these girls were finishing college. I'd been working,
Mhm.
And was it just a vacation trip?
and so we went on a
You
vacation
remember all
with the
this.
fair, and we didn't have a time.
Was this
And
a-
that's when we saw Pat and Buster.
Okay, there.
And I saw you too, 'cause
Uh-huh.
you were a little,
I was a little.
It must have been right after they got married.
Is that a
It was.
picnic right there?
you know, and Betty McCants and her husband were there, and we all got together and
Y'all were up in the
we had something some kind of club that they had picnic or something. And anyhow, the bank had written ahead that we were coming.
Ah.
Oh.
We were met with a good-looking boy in a beautiful long black car.
Oh, really?
Limousine.
Mama, you were so bad.
How fun is that?
And
A good-looking boy.
Yeah.
the people in the bank invited us for tea. They lived on Park Avenue.
Wow.
Man.
We giggled the whole way to Park Avenue.
Oh.
In that car.
I'll bet. I'll
In that
bet.
limousine.
We got out, and my friends didn't know what to do. They weren't able to drink yet, you know.
Yeah.
We hadn't started, and they were scared that we were getting drinks. They didn't know what to do.
Oh.
And drink it, that's all you can do.
Yeah.
I love that.
Y'all had a blast.
And we sat there, we talked, and I don't know what they talked about, but the president of the bank used to come through real often, and when he'd come through, we'd take him out for one of our parties,
You might,
whatever.
sure.
Maybe to Barry's on the Hill. Was it there then?
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Except it wasn't there then, it was, had it in the hotel.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, the Utah Hotel. That name of Utah Hotel.
Utah.
So we lived it up, must have let us have the car. That's what brought it on.
Okay.
Yep.
And we we got together, went into Washington from Annapolis,
Oh, sure.
and couldn't get out. Couldn't figure out how to get out.
How to get out of Washington. Even
Well,
Even
Oh,
then.
even then.
Yeah.
No
Finally, a
kidding.
policeman came up and said, "You ought to have to draw where you want to go." And he said, "Well, you do so." And we told him, "Just lead us."
Yeah, just-
We'll follow you.
Oh, I always got lost when we were.
We were laughing, so we couldn't do it.
Yeah, exactly.